Kevin Marnon has been such an instrumental piece with this Ball State pitching rotation ever since coming over as a transfer from Akron.
I felt really lost when everything happened, because I just felt like we were just thrown out there, and we were just left out to dry.
As a 6'7", 250-pound left-hand pitcher from Shelby Township, Michigan, Kevin Marnon played multiple sports growing up. But he realized the most potential in baseball.
Baseball, a lot of people were like, oh, you know, being tall and left-handed, you know, that's probably going to be your best sport in the end. I had a summer ball coach who sent out a video of me pitching to tons of schools around the country. And East Tennessee was one of the schools that replied. And, you know, they replied saying, oh, you know, we have a spot for you on the team. So then they offered me, and I drove down for a visit. And I committed right after, just because, I mean, I wanted to play D1 baseball.
Top of the ninth, 2 outs, ETSU leading 7-2, an 0-2 count. Carried on, the pitch to Cory. Bouncer right back to Doan. He'll step, he'll throw. The Bucks are headed to the NCAA tournament. The dog pile has begun, and ETSU in the tournament for the first time since 1981. 10th inning show.
Making the NCAA region was awesome. It was an unbelievable experience. So the atmosphere and obviously the competition, you're playing the best of the best. After my first 2 years, I didn't get as many innings as I wanted, that I thought it would have been tough for me to sort of dig myself out of a hole, because you got new recruits coming in every year.
After his sophomore year at East Tennessee State, Kevin decided to continue his baseball career at the University of Akron, although due to NCAA transfer rules, he had to sit out the next season.
It was extremely hard sitting out, knowing there's nothing you can do. You know, all you can do is just sit there and watch. I ran the balls out to the umpire every game. Every Thursday was my day to pitch, and that was the day that, you know, we would have practice, and then they would get on the bus and travel. So that was my day to pitch to them, and I'd throw every day. I was throwing 6, 7, you know, sometimes 8. I was throwing at least 100 pitches, you know, every Thursday.
After sitting out a season, Kevin was preparing for his redshirt junior year in North Carolina, playing summer baseball for the Wilson Tobs, as the University of Akron was making national headlines.
I was sitting in North Carolina when my dad calls me around 10 a.m. and tells me to check my email. You know, I don't check my email much in the summer, you know. So I open up my email and receive this long letter from the University of Akron saying the baseball program has been disbanded, and that here is your release, and you're able to talk to any school in the entire country. I was in really shocked. I didn't really know what to do at the time, because I was in North Carolina too, so I was sitting in my host family's house, who, you know, I was far away from home, so I didn't really know what to do at the time.
For Akron losing their baseball program, what does this mean to that community?
It's a huge deal, because it's a blow not only to a kid from Toledo, but Jensen makes a point. You got half the team now that's searching for, well, do I keep my scholarship and just go to school, or do I continue my dream of playing baseball?
There was just like 30 of us that, you know, left out to dry, and saying, all right, you've got about a month to find out what school you're going to finish up your career at. And it was pretty, it was a tough time for sure. Coach Maloney was the first one to give me a call, and you know, that was, you know, he reached out to me, and you know, he just felt, he talked to me just that, you know, they needed a need in pitching here.
First I reached out to the coach, and the coach said he was going to be in their starting rotation, so that was a no-brainer.
It was literally maybe a half hour after the news broke that he called me, you know, expressing his need for, or want, you know, to me to play at Ball State. That was really what sold me when Coach Maloney, when he was the first one to call me.
If we could make it happen, we were going to try, and we were very aggressive to try to get him to come here because we knew there would be other suitors, and fortunately for us, we got him.
But a strikeout for Marnon of Scott.
When I came here, I just felt a lot like there was something special about these guys. I can't thank the seniors enough. You know, Dave Current, BJ Butler, Caleb, Matt Epper, Sean Kennedy, even the guys that left, Plezak, Ryan Flesh and Call, all of those guys, they all took me with open arms, and I can't thank them enough.
Marnon, the 2-2, does exactly that, Quentin. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Marnon.
It's great to have a guy that you can rely on, that you know you can count on every week, that's going to take the ball and compete as hard as he does. And you know he's giving you everything that he's got. And being 6'8" doesn't hurt. And being strong as an ox doesn't hurt. And having that great work ethic doesn't hurt. So those are all attributes that make him a great team player.
This senior class, our goal is to leave a legacy for the rest of the younger guys behind us to carry on and to continue that winning tradition here that we have at Ball State.